got me running, and I just can't breathe. So say you'll help me, mama, 'cause it's getting so hard.
We do cassettes all the time. And you have to every now and again listen to it because just you need to check up on the balance and the way you're playing. I mean, the early start of a tour, we'll listen a lot.
We're going to listen to what the other guys do.
That's what you play. But then once you've been going for, like, you know, this last year, the last three months, I haven't listened that much. But actually, I did a couple of days ago. And you realise you need to catch things up a bit.
You're checking up because obviously you've got the sound man out there and you trust him, but there are some things he's going to overlook, you know, that you think are important and he doesn't. And so you listen out for
like
that.
your part.
That's it.
The practical problems are incredibly boring and day-to-day, you know, things like laundry and your bags aren't there and your suitcase has been lost and then you run out of clean clothes. I mean, it's very, and the room service isn't come and you missed your meal. It sounds very petty. But when the high point of your day, apart from the show, is actually if you get a decent lunch, or if you get lunch at all, then it does matter.
It's surprising actually because most people assess hotels. They go, most people, I mean, apart from travellers, commercial travelling, most people go to a hotel maybe once, twice a year, right? So their flirtation with room services and anything else that entails is really like the hotels get away with it, you know. But for us, we're intense travel. You know, yes, well, the booking went through. They're grateful, you know. But with us, you know, we live in hotels pretty much. I mean, you know, for the last 10 months almost, we've lived out of suitcases in a way. And so the little things, you do find yourself complaining. And you sort of, hang on. But you actually do, you know, your room service is, come on, man, you know, you beat half an hour, you know. In fact, some people will say, we're going to eat in our room tonight, wouldn't that be fun, you know? So you have a different sort of level of whatever it is I'm trying to work. The first gig that we did was in Detroit. We did 3 nights there, and all 3 nights, for some reason, we got a ton of lingerie thrown up, and we couldn't work it out. We thought this was, you know, if this is going to be the whole 10 months, we are going to be able to open the store. But after, I mean, the next day, after the 3 days, we moved somewhere, and someone had stolen all the old laundry, which I couldn't. What's weirder than being thrown it is that someone stole it. That's what's weirder. But that was extraordinary. I mean, we get. On my tour, for instance, we used to get shoes. I had once, like a couple of weeks, when people used to throwing shoes, and I wonder how they get home. I mean, the poor bloke, it's okay to throw a shoe up and fit the feet, you know, but they've got to limp home, you know, with one shoe on. You've got to go home with all this stuff, and so obviously going home without a bra on, there's no hardship. newer stuff. Obviously, we want to play that because it's fresher stuff. And then we just choose what of the old songs, A, we can face, and B, that the audience want to hear. So, we come up, we have a short list, which is actually longer than what we play now. And then we whittle it down. Some songs we try, we think we're nice to play the old song. We come in and play them, and we just play them a couple of times, and we think, no, I can't face that for 10 months. So that goes, and you just whittle it down, and, when you get the right order. Obviously, that's very important as well, because the pacing of a show, especially when people have been sitting out in the rain, maybe, obviously you've got to think about things like that. In an arena, it's a bit different. But the pacing of an outdoor show has to be tackled very differently from an indoor one. Although we actually haven't changed that much since the indoor shows. I mean, a lot of what we're doing, apart from maybe taking In Too Deep out, we're pretty much doing the indoor show, and it seems to work very well.
Making a place worth fighting for. This